like cryptocurrencies a lot less than you do. And so, to me, it's just dementia. And I think the people who are professional traders that go into trading cryptocurrencies, it's just disgusting. It's like somebody else is trading turds and you decide I can't be left out.
Shut the noise up.
Give me music, 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 music. The later doctor, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The later doctor, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller. The later doctor, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The later doctor, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller.
The signal is the truth. The noise is what distracts us from the truth.
The later doctor, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The later doctor, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller. The later doctor, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The later doctor, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller.
There we go. How's everybody doing? I gotta have mic. How you guys doing? Good morning. It's Saturday morning, so nothing is moving. Maybe not. We're gonna check that out. There's always something moving, just not a volatile move. But stuff goes up, stuff goes down. There is that. Naim, how you doing? Call Crypto is in the chat. +1. Nice, very nice. As you see here, yesterday we actually had two trades, KDA Bong, one long, one short. On the first one we lost the fees, on the second one we closed a little bit early, but we didn't lose the fees. We're gonna check that out, how that went, what went right, what went wrong, and we're gonna talk a little bit about those trades. I always say it is very important to talk about, past trades, what went right, what went wrong, because that's how you will learn. That said, disclaimer, I do my money, you do your money, not financial advice. Don't copy trade me, don't lose all your money. Just because I think something's gonna go up doesn't mean it's gonna go up. All of that shebang. Bitcoin right now is doing move down over here eventually. Right now, you'll see over here. Yesterday we started shorting up here at the tops. You'll also see on the small time frames over here. This is where we start shorting. Actually, it went a little bit down, and it kind of still is going in that same movement over here sideways. You'll see there is a very nice channel over here that goes something like this right now, and it looks like it wants to break down. So I think there is a still weight short the market right now, or not the market, but some coins. Some coins might actually go up. I don't know. Ethereum versus Bitcoin is actually pulling back a lot right now over here. It's still consolidating up here at the tops. Might actually fall down as well towards downside over here a little bit. Bitcoin dominance is going again towards upside a little bit. Bitcoin is up only 0.2%, but everything else is down a whole bunch more than that. This on the daily time frame. The weekly time frame looks nice though. And the weekly time frame looks like it's getting rejected a little bit over here. We still don't have a weekly close, so there is that. Bitcoin right now, short term up here does look like it wants to continue a little bit more towards downside, so we might show right now. There is this falling wedge, so in the greater scheme of things, we are pretty much very much bullish because these falling wedges, they tend to break towards upside, but we might get something like this over here where we drop down and go towards downside. This is very common when it comes to falling wedges, where you break the support level, get into capitulation move, and then come back up here and then go to continue towards the upside. So right now we are looking to short this move over here a little bit towards the downside, and we are not actually going to short on Bitcoin, but we might actually short something else. Now, that said, I did just wake up like not so long ago, and you know, but so I'm not quite awake yet. I don't think it's, you know, correct time to, you know, to be trading just yet right now. We still got, you know, we just got the 4-hourly candle close, 2 hours and 57 minutes left. Maybe it's already too late to put in a short, I don't know. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna try to figure out if there is any short or long available to us right now, because, you know, sometimes, you know, at some points, you know, there is a very good, you know, place to be trade put. So we gotta wait either for some kind of support to long or some kind of resistance to short. And, you know, sometimes you're just in the middle of those two levels and you cannot actually do anything, right? But maybe, I mean, there are 100 coins, so maybe something is at some place. This is actually very, very nice. So we're gonna try to find that, you know, maybe in a 1 hour time or something like that, we might actually be a little bit more awake and more trigger happy and start, you know, shorting and longing. Let's start with the yesterday's trades. We had a 1 long and 1 short position over here. Let's go over there and see how that played out. KDA, USDT and Bybit over here. This is the one over here. This is the last one we had. We gotta go to 5 minutes time frame over here. What you're gonna see up here, we shorted up here at the top of this channel move over here, but unfortunately the entry was very, very bad. It was all the way down there instead of all the way up here, and the problem was when it started going, you know, at first it went against us, then you know, went a little bit down over here. So in the start, you know, it was still zigzagging over here, so we didn't have a very good entry point. Mladen had a very good entry point in his Bitcoin. That said, it did go in, you know, how we kind of expect, go a little bit towards downside. Now over here, I was expecting a bigger, faster move down. That didn't happen. You know, I was just expecting, you know, it hit profit target over here and close that. But it kind of starts, you know, going a little bit over here, and we closed the position right over here somewhere, give or take. I don't remember quite yet. So, you know, we opened over here, we closed over here because there was a very good chance to come over here towards upside, short entry, and get us out and, you know, lose on fees again. I didn't want to do that because I was kind of tired. It was the second stream of the day. This is the actually second trade of the day, and I didn't want to do that. Because I was very tired, and then if it goes up here, then you have to wait. Maybe it's gonna do this, maybe it's gonna, you know, break up and break down. You never know how this is gonna play out. But you'll see over here that, you know, we never hit our short entry ever again. We just continued, you know, dumping towards downside, profit target, not even that, you know, it just continued, you know, flushing towards downside. So the place where we were supposed to short was actually good. The biggest problem was that we didn't enter at the right time, right? So shorting at the support levels over here, and when it just about to go, but I was actually expecting this very first move to already over here start. I wasn't expecting this move over here towards upside. So there is that, you know, we need to work better on our entries, but it did go into the direction that we actually thought it's gonna go. So that's kind of good thing. Also, Bitcoin actually played out the way we actually thought it's gonna play out. So if you look at Bitcoin over here on the 5 minute time frame, where is it over here? We are looking at these moves over here on Bitcoin. They were starting to breaking down slowly, and this last one over here was breaking down over here, and we are expecting this to break down any moment over here right now. And you can see up here, it went all the way down up to the resistance level. Then, you know, Mladen shorted up here. We didn't short up there. We shorted already over here, but, you know, it broke down over here eventually, as we thought it was gonna go. And when it came to this part over here, there was a good chance that it might do another one of these moves and continue again towards the downside. But this move up here would, you know, make KDI go towards upside, and I didn't want to do that. So, you know, we closed our position and so forth, so forth. It did go a little bit more down, but it doesn't look weak, guys. It doesn't look weak. It's still, you know, consolidating over here right now, and it looks like right now it's on the support level over here. So if it bounces off the support level, it might short that move towards the downside over here. There should be some kind of midline over here that we might actually short towards the downside. So that's what happened yesterday. Lesson learned: we don't want to trade when we are tired. I also noticed that when we are tired, you know, the trigger fingers don't work. So, you know, it's real hard to enter the trade, and you know, mistakes are very easily made. Now I am awake, so it's all good. Good morning, Tiela. Bad trade lessons learned, and carry on. Good luck. Thanks, Carl. Yeah, we try to learn. By the way, Mladen was in the chat yesterday, so you know, he's all good and well. I don't know why he left, but you know, there is that. He's still around, he's still watching. You know, once you are in crypto, you never go out of crypto again. So Bitcoin right now over here on small time frames look like it wants to break down. We can check that out. This is a very, very small time frame. Over here on 1 hour time frame, it does look like it wants to break down as well. Let me see over here. Did it already, you know, break down? It looks like it's already breaking down. So you might wait for this retest up here and then, you know, or short the bigger move towards downside over here. Bigger picture also up here, getting a little bit rejected towards downside. On the 4 hourly time frame, still pushing way down. And the daily time frame, I mean, and I just showed you over here there is a falling wedge on the chart. There is a falling wedge on the chart over here, give or take some Claris and some Claris over here. There is a falling wedge on the chart, but like we just said, this move has a tendency to break down on the falling wedges. This would be capitulation, and then it bounces right back inside and tries to break towards the upside. So it doesn't have to do that, you know, this thing also can do this and, you know, break towards upside, but if it does break towards downside, this is a capitulation move. And we know that must be capitulation move because, you know, right now the daily RSI is at 30 over 30 something levels. The momentum ever, you know, on this move towards downside has been weakening, so we are going down, it's been weakening. The volume up here, look here how, you know, these weekends, look the volume on Saturday, Sunday, guys. So right now we're gonna have a very, very low volume day. Same goes over here, very low volume, very low volume, very low. Like every Saturday, Sunday, there is extremely low volume. Every Saturday, Sunday, there is extremely volume. So stuff is not actually moving that much. Man is watching. The Illuminati. Sorry about that. So there is very extremely low volume on Saturday and Sunday of Bybit, and that's, I think this is actually very new to crypto since the institutions come around, because our volume is a lot higher on Monday. I mean, it's always been like this, but you know, it just didn't feel like this because you know, my theory is the institutions came and they are just trading so much on weekdays that the weekly volume looks low. That's my theory. So I'm expecting some movement. I'm not expecting much, but from Bitcoin, but I do expect, you know, some movement on altcoins. So we're gonna check that out and see, you know, if you can find a trade. By the way, Mlane, did you close your Bitcoin, Bitcoin short? Because you should still be profitable on a Bitcoin short. If I'm over here at the tops, I mean, it kind of wicked you out. You're still short. Okay, so you enter over here and you're still short. It takes a while, but you know what you told me yesterday. You know, timing beats speed. So you know, timing beats speed. No, out. Oh, you're out of the trade. Okay. Well, it's a new day, you know, so there are chances for more trades. It's all good, and you probably didn't wait all the way up here, so you know you probably didn't lose anything. So it's nice, very nice. So let's go a little bit over coins and see what we can actually do. Do we see anything that looks nice? Like, and we don't have to, you know, look at, you know, month, you know, daily time frame and try to figure out, you know, how this is gonna play out. But you know, these last moves are very, very interesting. So over here on the daily time frame, this is actually pushing down a little bit. I still believe that that there is a good chance. Well, AVX is down. AVX is down. I told you guys yesterday. The new guy, the Cobalt. What's it called? It's not new guy. He told me to look at AVX, and I said to him, I'm gonna short it. You know, we should. You know, in retrospect, we should have shorted the AVX yesterday. Over here, I mean, if you shorted yesterday over here, I mean, it would have been legendary, right? It just went down. I don't know why, but yeah. Need a new one. Yeah, we need a new one. So we're gonna try to find something interesting. But since you're probably just doing Bitcoin, I don't know why, but you know, you're probably just doing Bitcoin. But Bitcoin has this, you know, 5-minute channel, very nice channel up here towards the upside over here. So you're gonna see up here, it went a little bit up here, right? It retested that, went a little bit up here, and then there is this line up here from the bottom over here, goes all the way up there, and then there is channel over here right now. So this channel up here is gonna break towards downside. That's my theory. I think that it might be a little bit more pullback over here towards upside, and then the break to the downside. So that's what I'm looking at right now when it comes to movement of the market. A little bit more up and then move down. Let's go. I get distracted so easily. Let's go to the daily time frame. Just see what is up, not down but up. Cardano is up a little bit over here. Let me see in the 4-hourly time frame up here. It did bounce a little bit over here. Might be going into resistance levels. So what I'm looking for right now is I'm looking for something that's a little bit up on the daily time frame. I'm not looking for red candles. I'm looking either for green candles or candles that are very high up, red candles that are very high up with a big wick. That means that we can actually continue pushing down, because I think there is a good chance for movement towards downside. But you know what? I'm too focused on the small time frames over here. And over here on the downside, we don't have actually, when it comes to Bitcoin, we don't actually have any kind of pattern. We just have this, V-shaped, we don't have any kind of pattern over here. This is just breaking down every single time. And I think we need to have some kind of, structure before we can say it's going to go towards upside, or we need to have some kind of capitulation before we say it's going to be a V-shaped recovery or something like that. So this move over here doesn't seem to be the V-shaped recovery or anything like that, at least not to me. So I do believe still that it's going to go down. Again, let's go continue on the search for the juice and the movements of the price over here. Azeroth exploded up here towards upside, but it's failing. Ooh, it's failing, but it's up 6%. Let's see daily time frame. It's already this is actually very bullish though. I don't know. Is it gonna dump that much down? It's nah, we're not touching that. This is third day, the weekly, the daily time frame up here. This looks to me like exhaustion pattern up here. Big move down, exhaustion pattern. Right now it's coming to some kind of end when it comes to chilies, I think. But these drops, how big are these drops over here? 2-3%. Polkadot is going a little bit towards upside up here, which might be nice for a short. It's up 1.18%. Let's see over here, this last part over here, how it's playing out. There seems to be it is at resistance though, but the channel is channeling towards downside though. And this looks like a bullish candle above 10 moving average, a little bit bullish. So this last part over here, how much is the midline over here? 1.4%. That could work out maybe. But it looks strong though, like momentum is building up on the move. The momentum is building up on the move. And this entire thing is actually a trend, I think. Yeah, there we go. So right now it's a little bit easier to see. There's also the divergence up here at the time. This 5-minute time frame, so they are very, very, very small time frames. But it is at the resistance of something. So if you want to short, we want to short resistance of something, right? And over here it was supposed to went 2 times up. I think this is a shortable move. This is very much shortable move. Over here, let me see a little bit on the daily time frame. Over here, 4-hourly time frame, 1-hourly time frame. pushing back up. I don't think the one only over here has broken it just yet. It's coming to the resistance level just right now. This is actually a pretty big, yeah. 1 hourly closing in 42 minutes. Yeah, why not? I mean, why not? Dot perpetual 5669. Yeah, 100% open short. There we go. Maybe a little bit too quick, but let's see if we get rejected over here. Where is Polkadot over here? From these highs over here, it is some kind of resistance. Over here, it was actually supposed to break down the way I see it, and then it went, picked up liquidity, did the second time up here. Looks a little bit bullish though. 1 hourly, 4 hourly up here. 4 hourly is still, bouncing towards upside. Wow, it looks like it wants to break up. Bitcoin looks like it's breaking down a little bit over here. Let's give him time. Instant loss. Thought it was breaking down. The way I see it over here right now, the time frame is pushing up a little bit over here. There is no reason why you cannot pull back in the short term. It's already this move down. Sorry about that. No, Bitcoin is at the support though, like on the dollar. But Polkadot seems strong though. It's not dropping at resistance. Maybe this is a new lesson we can learn today. Don't immediately just, long stuff, short stuff. Are my lines off? Hello, As Muzamil. How you doing, man? Check out sats. It's not on Bybit. Sorry about that. Bitcoin bouncing on the support. I don't know if you see it, but look at the bounce. Look at a nice bounce on that exact level. Look at this midline up here. I mean, this is a nice channel. This is a very, very nice channel. Unfortunately, that nice channel is not helping us because we are losing money. $8 down, very first trade, unfortunately. And yeah, well, now the divergence is correcting over here. The momentum is rising up here. This 5-minute time frame. 1 hourly has been climbing up here towards the resistance. Everything is hitting resistance right now. So if it doesn't get shorted right now, it, you know, who knows, maybe explodes towards the, you know, moon. Oh my god, these kind of moves. Did I miss anything? Yeah, I missed the trade. But these are the resist levels, so shorting is, you know, valid option. Unfortunately, if it starts, you know, if this breaks up, like it's no longer valid, because then it's bullish. Just coming to these highs up here. I just shorted DOT as well. Didn't I tell you right in the start of it, don't copy trade me? Like, not a financial advice. I even said you're gonna lose all your money. Yeah, what can you do? And, you know, here I'm sitting looking at this, you know, bullish move, and you're shorting it. I don't know. It isn't dropping, that's the problem, right? But over here in this last part up here, I mean, for what it's worth, it's going a little bit down. Yeah, I know it's at resistance level. It is, you know, it is nice resistance. Unfortunately, at one point, resistance gets broken, right? If stuff is bullish, it gets broken. You also see up here, you know, touches, reject, it goes all the way down below the midline. Over here, there's no more touches, then explodes up. But I don't think this is the move where it just breaks towards upside. I think it needs to go a little bit more down over here towards downside. But, you know, at least it's somewhere around the resistance level, right? At least somewhere around the resistance level. Unfortunately, this 5 minute, like over here, there is, see this move up here, this candle, this is the volume candle. You see up here is still climbing up here, even though volume is going down. It might be somewhere at the resistance, but I don't know. It looks a little bit bullish. It looks more bullish than everything. Bitcoin is bouncing a little bit hard, so, you know, everything goes up a little bit over here right now. 686. Here we are all the way down here, 676, something like that, I think. 669, even lower. All the way down there. The question is, how much do we want to lose today? Right now, 3% down. And it just keeps on climbing over here. But a slow, fat climb is not actually that interesting. This slow fat climb is not actually that interesting. And if this is the, I mean, if this is the line, then we are pretty much screwed over here. Or if this is the one, then, you know, we're looking at 737. $6.86. Let me take a 5-minute break. I'm too stressed out. Look even though, Mike. We are down by a bunch. So if this doesn't drop soon, we are under deep water. This gives me hope. Just like this one over here. Big move. Up and then consolidation. At least there was some kind of pullback, right? So big move up, exhaustion pattern, pullback down. So maybe we go back below our entry point. This curving over here towards stop. But if it does this move up here, Bitcoin getting rejected again up here on small time frames. Yeah, nice pump, and right now it's going down again. But this upward trend up here already broke down. It's trying to go up here. Maybe it goes a little bit more, then drops over here. Still on my Pepe long from yesterday, slightly in profit. Slightly is good. Slightly is very, very good. Being slightly in loss is bad because we are right now slightly in loss. See up here. This trend over here broke towards the upside. You gotta go all the way down there and then it's not. It can go all the way to 200 moving average. Maybe it was a little bit too early. Why are we looking at Binance.USDT Bybit? Just long Solana. How is Solana doing? One minute time frame. Five minutes. It's us versus Emma Bark. Who's gonna come up on top? Still not dropping, still going up. There is Doji on 5 minute time frame over here. It's curving like you know what, but there is no volume up here. Still, it's even breaking towards the upside over here. I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes and take a huge loss. Start my 218, now raised to 1 million. There you go, Cook. That's the dream. The 1 million. Gotta buy a, wife the Audi or Tesla or something like that. Gotta bring in the dough. Our account's at 303 actually. 303, there we go. So far. We forgot to put a short entry 669. So our short entry is at 669. It's pretty far down. like all the way up here, and try this move towards upside up here. Timing beats speed. You gotta remember that, and we are very speedy today. And this 5 minutes doesn't seem to drop in, even though there is a doji up here. But it is curving on these moves over here. So let's give it a little bit more time. 2 more minutes. I'm waiting to see if Bitcoin is going to drop down over here. So it broke up here towards upside, but right now it's just zigzagging over here. So might actually push it back down again. 2-3 more minutes on until this doji plays out. Dot looks super bullish on 15 minutes time frame. Yeah, but the volume is going down over here a little bit. The momentum has been lost. It's losing momentum over here. It's coming close to the top, like, but the problem is it can go to 742, at least on my chart. Good morning, photograph. How you doing, man? Still 1 minute left over here on this 5 minute candle. It's just kind of zigzagging a little bit over here. The moves are very, very slow right now. It is Saturday. Nothing is moving. Everything is just down at nowhere. So, you know, slow moves up, slow moves down. But, you know, stuff still moves. It just moves very, very slow. Which is okay because we get time to, you know, think about life. About what, you know, what kind of yacht we're going to buy. The color of the yacht. Are we going to have 2 floors or 1 floor? You know. So, you know, the important stuff. You add it to your short. What do we say about adding to a losing trade? It's like I learned you nothing. I think we timed it well. I don't know. I mean, this, to me, this doesn't seem like a well timing. I mean, maybe you timed it well, but you know, this doesn't seem to like well timing over here. Morning, may today bring us health, happiness, and lots of profits. Morning, man. How you doing, David? Hope you're doing well. I'm still looking at this one minute channel up here to break down, but it's not breaking down just yet. Bitcoin is pushing a little bit towards downside up here. I always say, once you break something, you're supposed to pump. If you don't pump after a while, you go down. I'm not in the loss. What? How can you, like, where do you short to not be in a loss? Like, you have to short up here. Okay. You can add, I cannot add. 5 minute did close down a little bit, not actually that much. It does look bullish though. So, we wait. When breakdown eventually comes, I think it's gonna go fast though. Now 687. Mladen short. Hello Chuka, how you doing, man? Chuka. I just checked out what chuka meaning, because it sounds like a word, and I check it out, From Wikipedia and many other sources, in Australian theatrical circus, saying good luck is also avoided, but the replacement is often chukas. This may be due to belief among some dancers that saying break a leg may actually result in broken bones. Chuka. Mark energy sucks on else. Well, sounds like me. This is actually terrible. I'm gonna take a big loss on this one. If this breaks up, I'm taking a loss. I don't care. Where is TP on this trade? If you just go like down over here, somewhere over here. First we gotta start getting into profit before we start talking about, you know, taking profits. Just a nickname my friend gave years ago. Well, now you have, you know, something to a nickname. Some kind of, you know, belief. This looks bullish. Unfortunately. And if you look at a bigger time frames over here, like this 20 moving average up here. There's major resistance right up there. Right now it's tapping that resistance level on the dollar. I think it's gonna break it. Some shorts are coming in at the resistance level over here. There has been actually 2 resistance levels, but you know, they're being broken. Others stuck, but I think we'll move upwards. $7.13 is my stop loss. %, 4.5%. We are at your stop loss. But the thing is that, you know, the 4 hourly can wick above over these levels over here, because still has like 2 hours and 14 minutes left, and 1 hourly over here. Where is the 50 moving average? I mean, it's getting above the 50 moving average. Still 15 minutes on this one up here. $18X, 8.2%. Why do you choose such a weird number like 18X? Why not 20? That I don't know. Resistance at $6. Yeah, that's too high, man. Not doing that. But this to me looks like exhaustion. I mean, exhaustion pattern can come in different shape or forms, but this looks like a big move up here. It's a little bit different than exhaustion pattern. Exhaustion pattern goes like this and then, you know, starts flying like that's. There we come. This is a little bit different structure. What's your biggest flip? What is a flip? Right now, our biggest flip, if the flip is what you mean, is like Chili's long 10x, $28 so far. Okay, this might be okay. Account flip. Well, I went from you know, a lot of money to zero a couple of times. I think flipping that in that direction, you know, account flip, like this trading lingo, you know, I don't understand. I'm not into, you know, trading streams and stuff like that. So a little bit unsure what lingo means. Just very, very slow moves. Slow moves, also slow breakdowns, slow everything. My entry support. I was late, shorted at 569. TM short. As long as you define your stop loss amount and liquidation level, you can use as much leverage as you need. Crypto Hyper or Rover, they both sound the same, is the best tutorial setting. I don't like Crypto Hyper, and that Crypto Rover guy was exposed scammer, literally exposed scammer on X. Do you have any 100x gems? Nah. There might be, you know, places where there might be places where there might be coins that are still a 100x place. They're gonna play out eventually. The problem I have with the chart, I don't know if it's because of the weekend or not, but you know, it's going sideways too much and it's still not breaking down. The fact that we hit these resistance levels up here at top gives me some kind of hope, and we are, you know, getting rejected by those pretty quick over here, especially on this move over here. There is hope to break it down, but I don't know if we break it down, will we come back to my entry point? Like, you guys are gonna be fine. Like, you guys are gonna be fine, but you know, if you break down, then you have, you know, you can put your stop losses and whatnot, right? But you know, will I be fine? That's the question. Saturday morning trading. By the way, one of my videos got you know, monetization demotion or whatever it's called, copyright claim, because we play that, you know, I know nothing stuff on live stream, and you know, I cannot get money from that. That's not a problem. The problem is when it, you know, I have to totally take down the video, so I won't play any, you know, copyrighted material ever again on the stream. On these trading streams, just to avoid that, because I want all of the streams to be available. and I'm out. Let's see up here, this 1 minute time frame, 5 minute time frame up here again. No, I'm not out yet. Am I out soon? I think I might be. It just looks too strong, you know. It is just looking too strong. But how can you go up without pullback? 7 minutes on the 50 minutes time frame over here. 30 minutes, 7 minutes, 7, everything closes in 7 minutes. Besides 4 hourly, of course. But you know, 1 hourly closing 7 minutes, 30 minutes, 7 minutes, 15 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes, 7 minutes, 5 minutes closing in 1 minute. I have 1 hour max to stream, and then I have to go to work. I'm out, guys. I'm sorry, but you know, that's life. Bad trade, bad entry, lost about, you know, a whole bunch of money. Good luck to you guys. But I can do it. 16 bucks loss. This is the biggest loss so far. Account right now at 286. So there is that. Day 11, 22.6 dot short 10x 303 to 286 14, 15, 16, 17 bucks minus 17 bucks loss, unfortunately, but it just looks a little bit too strong. Right now it's getting rejected. It's back in the channel. I don't know. I think it should drop down, but you see, it can go up as well. Like it looks too strong. Like it never gets rejected. It just pumps. So, you know, the problem is that this is no longer about mental stop loss. Like entry up here should go up here, you know, and fail down. And it didn't do that, and this channel also break. Like, how many times am I gonna allow it to do the stuff that I don't expect it to do? And you know, I learned my lesson. You know, take the profit, take the loss, and move on with your life. Now it can go down and whatnot, right? But I'm done with the trade. I'm done with the trade. It is a bad trade. So I think the worst part about the trade is that when we started the stream, I entered pretty quickly when I saw the resistance level, right? So if you go over here, there was on small time frames up here, some kind of line over here, something like that. Maybe I even drew it a little bit differently over here. Maybe I used these 2 weeks up here, something like that. I don't remember. It was close to some kind of resistance level. I can check it out later. But I thought it was very, very close to resistance level. It is gonna, you know, it is gonna right now start getting rejected a little bit, curve towards downside. I kind of FOMO'd into the trade. Unfortunately, at very, very bad entry level. And I was actually looking at Polkadot on Binance over here. I was actually looking at this one over here. Yeah, over here I entered the trade. I don't know how. Maybe you know, I used this line over here or something like that. Over here I entered the trade. because I thought it was some kind of top over here, and you know, maybe I just did a little bit too little of the TI and entered a little bit too quickly, but it is bullish. When a small leverage, slow and steady wins the race, I think 10x is fine. We're not sure from here. I don't know what's about Polkadot, but it does look a little bit too bullish. Every single move, the problem is that every single move doesn't drop down. Every single move doesn't drop down. Every single move, like even up here, is breaking towards upside. Like this 1 minute time frame up here is still breaking towards upside. Okay, if you saw this 5 minute time frame, there was a doji up here that didn't break down. I think we should have closed after that, because over here there was a doji over here after a big positive move and it didn't break down. It just pulled back a little bit and then continued towards upside. That should have been a big warning sign. I don't know. It is small time frame, so you know how much I'm gonna let it go into the loss. Need to learn to take the loss like a man, and you know, live with that fact. It's 4 hourly. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna go and cry about it, but there will be a new you know, trading session tomorrow. We still got money on the account, so you know, it's all good and dandy, and we'll do that. And the reason we are doing this very early today is because I did not sleep that much, but I think I might be at work very long hours today, and there will be no stream tonight, so I wanted to do this, you know, early in the morning, but I think we're pretty much done. So up here above the resistance levels, you can A/B test it, do a few trades of 5s to see if it improves win rates. I don't do tests. I don't back test. I don't do tests. I don't, you know, test out different strategies. I'm not that kind of guy. I just improve on what I know. A little bit too bullish for my taste. And Bitcoin is curving up nicely up here, 5 minute time frame, bouncing off the support level. Wrong choice. We'll come strong back tomorrow, guys, and we'll make the big bucks, and we'll try to get back above the 300 bucks. Don't bounce off 6 on the daily 4 times before it broke down. Yeah, over here, I don't know if 6 times, but it is major level resistance. Not on daily up here. I would say major level is up here at 589 or something like that. So if you look at it over here, like major level, like there is resistance at 79.4, something like that, right? The main, I would say the big one. There are actually 2 big ones over here. This is this one, 705. Right now it's trying to break this. This on 6 hour time frame. Down here, which is right now being broken up here towards upside, and the next one is at 79 or something like that, major, no, this one as well, 75.9, something like that. Regardless, I don't want to do analysis on coins that I'm out of, and you know, if I see this drop right now, I'm gonna be mad, so I don't want to do that. So I just want to close the stream right now, and you know, not looking at the stream anymore. It's coming from my stop loss as well. 45. Yeah, it does look strong. Like when price, the problem is I did notice it before, right? You will enter a trade and you will see either short or long, and if you're in a long trade, you will see that price doesn't pump that much. Like if it goes bad way, right? If the price is very bearish and you are in a long trade, let's say like this, if price is very bearish, every single down move will be kind of stronger and every single up move will be very weak. Like it pulls up a little bit but not that much, and you kind of can feel it on the candles. And the same thing goes for when you are a bullish. I mean, the price is bullish and goes towards the upside. Every single pullback down, like over here, every single pullback down, like over here, there's a big, you know, 3 big candles, big doji over here that often pulls back all the way down over here. You know, that would be very, very nice. But it doesn't pull that. It pulls back down, but not as much, right? And even this rising channel up here breaking towards upside, this is very, very bullish. Like, so those are the kind of things, you know, bearish moves break up. And, you know, at one point we just have to take the loss, unfortunately. So, you know, we could say, yeah, but, you know, it might, let's say it's just reverses over here right now and just goes, you know, oh man, if you just held a little bit more. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy just holds a little bit more, because the guys that hold a little bit more gets these kind of moves, and then they, you know, get liquidated. So, you know, it's okay to take the loss. It's okay to take the loss. My so long looks like crap. We should have, you know, you should have longed dot and we should have shorted sol. Have a good day, DM. Have a good day. Guys, take care. Enjoy the day, and we'll be back tomorrow stronger than before. I tried to sleep well, you know, and drink, you know, a lot more coffee, and we're gonna get back. We're gonna get back to that 1 million, guys. See you later. By the way, guys, hit the like button, subscribe if you wanna get notifications, and we got a Telegram channel, public Telegram channel. You're welcome to join that if you want. You know, it's free, open to everybody. You can post charts, share your charts, your long shorts with us, your wins and your losses. Bye-bye.